Newly released video shows the moments leading up to a large and violent fight between embattled LA City Council member Kevin De Leon and an activist. The fight broke out while De Leon was attending a holiday event.
KJ5's John Fenolio spoke with De Leon after the altercation, and he joins us live from downtown LA with the reaction.
MB Pedro, that's right. This fight actually broke out just hours after Councilmember Kevin De Leon was forced to leave City Hall Council chambers due to angry protesters.
Resign, Kevin! Resign, Kevin! You're wasting it!
Embattled City Council member Kevin De Leon heckled out of a community holiday event in Lincoln Heights Friday.
You're anti-black, Kevin! No, you're a racist! No.
De Leon attempts to walk away from the protesters and closes a door behind him.
Look at Kevin! What are you doing?
But the crowd pushes through. Then one man appears to push De Leon against a wall using his chest.
Don't touch him, Kevin!
Hey!
I was up against a wall, and one of the individuals, Jason Reedy, to be very specific, thrusted his pelvis towards me. He headbutted me in the head, and at that moment is when I grabbed him and I threw him across the table.
The brawl continuing outside, prompting calls for police.
He punched me once across the face. He attempted a second time. He missed a second time. He elbowed my chief of staff.
LAPD later identifying the other man in the fight as Jason Reedy, his lawyer issuing a statement saying in part, Kevin De Leon is a disgrace. Video footage clearly shows him and his supporters initiating this assault while Mr. Reedy stands prone. It was the second time on Friday that De Leon was forced to leave a room. Earlier, he attended his first City Hall meeting following a months-long absence, since becoming embroiled in a scandal over racist remarks and redistricting. His appearance drawing immediate outrage from some members of the public and prompting 3 other council members to walk out. De Leon claims he's been receiving death threats.
The death threats have been amped up, more so. Only the LAPD knows, the more details, but I'll just leave it at that.
Right, without saying that physical violence is completely inappropriate, it's not okay. But we don't see other council members being attacked in the same way that you are. People do want you to resign, so why not? Why are you staying? And I know this is a difficult question, but you need to answer it.
It's not a difficult question because I have a commitment to my constituents. I've been dealing with the issue of the crisis of homelessness. Let me be very clear. I'm profoundly sorry from the depths of my heart, for my participation in that meeting and for not stepping up. But in a democracy, the voters make that decision first and foremost, and not a kangaroo court. When it comes to the rhetoric, that has no place when it crosses the line into political violence. So that should never, ever rationalize what took place tonight.
How are you? With my dog Martin from back in the day. I used to go clubbing in the mosh pit.
What's up, man? You got the crew man.
Did you talk to Did you talk to Kurt?
Yeah, I did. Jesus.
I told him I'll speak with you. He called and he said.
So now he's okay with being suspended, but he doesn't want to resign. I'm like, well, we can't force him to resign.
It'd be the same action as what was like resign.
You should ask for a leave of absence.
That's what I think he should do, but you know how
They don't
Mark
ask.
Mark is Mark. What I did hear is I don't think the feds have talked to him yet. You know that meeting? They show you your options?
Yeah.
That hasn't happened.
So he hasn't been.
He's gonna get arraigned on Wednesday, but I don't think the meeting where they kind of show you, here are the options. This is what we got.
Okay.
So these are your options. I think the meeting goes something like this. This is what we got. You either cooperate or we're gonna go after your son. You both of you go to jail. That's what I think is gonna happen.
I called
That's how it works.
over the weekend. I called a buddy of mine who is a former U.S. attorney. Yeah.
I have one of those. It's good to have one of those. Yeah.
We're very close, and he had the Lance Armstrong case too when they were going to indict Lance Armstrong.
And the cyclist?
The cyclist, yeah.
What did he do? Doping. Was it doping?
Yeah, and the case was coming out of the LA office, of the U.S. Attorney's office here.
Mm-hmm.
And
they're trying to figure out how to split Expo Park and maybe, I don't think that's a raw deal for Curran. What I told Danny was this, I said, leave Curran alone, because he needs those assets to run for reelect. That's his platform. Job creation, economic development, todo eso. Leave him alone. What I think should happen, if this is really about assets, I told Danny, tell Marquise to go after the airport. You got the people mover, whatever that shit is called. You got the modernization projects coming down. Billions of dollars worth of contracts at the airport. We're negotiating with labor on all this shit. You want to be a baller? Go after that. Because that's where the fucking money's at.
Because that's the fourth black
loved
member. That's the fourth black member. You know there's 4 blacks, on the city council.
He loved it. There's a what?
The 4 blacks.
4 blacks?
Yeah.
Bonnie.
Mike Money. Oh no, Mike Money won't fucking ever say people are Latinos. He'll never say fucking word about
That's
Latinos.
dead man walking, right, Gil?
Yep. Yeah, he is.
Good.
Good. He talks so much shit about homelessness and he doesn't even fucking build any help.
Nada. The trackers, look at the trackers. You and I are always on the tractor. Even Lazo put on the tractor last week. You should see the fucking 15 fucking motel rooms that fucking Bonnie put up. Fuck you down.
160 placements Friday night.
To his 15.
His 15. Thousands of units of housing.
He's gotta run in a recall now, right?
So what's gonna happen with Bonin is if it qualifies, this is why I need to ask the city attorney. If the recall qualifies, his recall is scheduled for March. Recall.
Not the election.
The election's in June. So si pierde, he's still on the ballot for June, so what does that mean? He runs twice, he gets recalled in March, and then he's still on the ballot for June. How does that work?
That's crazy. He'll lose both. He's not gonna rehab himself and.
So getting back to Marquise, I told Danny, if you wanna cut a deal, and if you wanna make like fucking boss moves, I would go after the airport. He goes, fuck, I love that idea. I said, tell Marquise,
So don't go
after, leave him alone. Go get the airport from his fucking little brother, that little bitch Bonnet. I go, what is with the Bonnet? What's with Bonnet? I said, Bonnet is fucking black. That guy don't think he's black. I go, he thinks he's black. I told her the same thing.
This kid is.
He goes, why are they so close? No idea.
He's from Massachusetts.
This kid, the one here.
Those kids are dumb.
He's black.
Only Latino
Lo
kids.
trae así during Black History Month, lo lleva al council y lo pone acá en el, remember, it's an accessory. When we do the MLK parade,
Just like when.
They used to have those statues in
Lo
the
trae
plantations.
Wait, and then when Nori brings her little yard bag or the Louis Vuitton bag, everybody says
su negrito, like on the side, and lo trae, ¿verdad? You sit next to it, you don't know the side. For MLK, for the parade that Herb used to organize, and we need all the council who wanted to join Herb on the float, because he used to do a whole float to be nice. Bonnie would be like, hey, Nuri, are you going to the MLK? Well, Herb invited me, yeah, I'll go. Okay, I'm bringing whatever the kid's name is. I'm like, it's like the oddest thing, it's like black and brown on this float. And then there's this white guy with this little black kid who's misbehaved. Este niño has they're not doing, the kid is bouncing off the effing walls on the float, practically tipping it over. There's nothing you can do to control him. Parece changuito. And I'm just like, oh my God, I'm over here trying to parent this kid. I'm like, you can't do that. I said no. And Mike is like, I'm like, you're not fucking teaching your kid anything. It's me and Karen Bass on the floor trying to fucking check this little kid. Me, Karen Bass, y la esposa de Marquise, Carrie. And we're all looking at each other because we're the 3 women on the floor. Like, who's gonna this kid's gonna tip us over. Because he's literally hanging on the rails.
Well, you can't let him off because the spectators will beat his ass.
Yeah.
They're raising him like a little white kid, which I was like, this kid needs a beat down. Like, let me take him around the corner and then I'll bring him back.
Yeah.
¿Sí me entiendes? Ven para
It's
acá.
a pinch.
Yeah.
But he's the fourth black.
So anyways, getting back to redistricting.
Yes.
That is, so.
Well, I look at it like